Intel Lunar Lake Core Ultra 5 238V and Core Ultra 5 228V CPUs tested first ARC 130V benchmarks with 7Xe2 cores. Intel Lunar Lake CPU shaping up to be a best game changer for the thin and light segments. New Core Ultra 5 238V and Core Ultra 5 228V benchmarks leaks out. Yesterday we reported the updated performance figures of the Intel Core Ultra 7 268V CPUs, which painted a very good showcase for the Lunar Lake platform. Now new benchmarks of the entire tier Core Ultra 5 238V and Core Ultra 5 228V CPUs have been unearthed, giving us a better look at the performance that we expected on various thin and light performance such as laptops starting next month. The new benchmark comes from the same Khadas MakerKit, which is an AI development platform with an active cooling solution, but just like laptops, this is still a very size constrained and compact device, which makes perfect sense for Lunar Lake SOCs. Khadas previously used the Meteor Lake SKUs to power the Summon device, and the upcoming iteration would feature Intel Lunar Lake SOCs. And as we can see here, 2683 for single core and 10130 for multi-core score. The processor they were using were Intel Core Ultra 5 238V, and if we see here, this one is Core Ultra 228V with single core of 2621 and multi-core score of 10431. Starting with the performance number, the Intel Core Ultra 5 238V and scored 2683 points in single core and 10130 points in the multi-core test, while the Core Ultra 5 228V scored 2621 point in single core and 10431 points in single core test. Multi-core test, not single. Both of these chips are very similar in terms of configuration, offering 4 P cores on the LAN core architecture, 4 LPE cores based on the SkyMount architecture, 8 MB of cache, and ARC 130V iGPU with 7Xe2 cores, and TDP ranging between 17W PL1 and 30W PL2. These two SKUs are equipped with 32GB of LPDDR5X, not 6. DDR5X memory, and if we compare these processors in this is where it sits down. Core Ultra 7 268V new 17W plus, and if we go with the Core Ultra 5, this is the score against the all others, single core and multi-core, and this is Core Ultra 5 228V with OpenCL score of 25064. The difference comes from the core clocks, with Core Ultra 5 238V featuring up to 4.7 GHz and the Core Ultra 5 228V featuring up to 4.5 GHz frequencies. The iGPU is maintained at the same 1.85. And as we can see here, some scores against each other. ARC A370M with 29,523, and we can see the ARC 130V 25,064. As for graphic performance, the Intel ARC 130V iGPU features 7Xe2 core compared to the 8 core featured on the high-end ARC 140V SKUs. The chip also run at lower clock speed, which leads to 14.5% lower performance. Intel just recently released the first driver support for its Xe2 iGPU. Of course, these are just engineering samples, so we can also expect some smaller differences between the two ARC iGPU and final optimization drivers and BIOS support. Once again, Intel's Lunar Lake Core Ultra 200V CPUs are expected to launch on the 3rd September, so stay tuned for more information. And these are the some CPUs lineup from Core Ultra 200V series: Core Ultra 9 to 88V, Core Ultra 7 to 68V, and Core Ultra 7 to 66V. And if you talk about the core, they all have 8 core, 8 threads, and all top 4 lines all have 12 MB of cache. With top of the line is 5.1, 5.0, 5.0, and 4.8 respectively. P cores and E core boost 3.7, 3.7, and 3.7. With the graphics GPU they used is ARC 140V 2.05 GHz. Same goes for the other, but the lower one is 1.95 Core Ultra 7 258V. And if you talk about the PL1 and PL2, the top of the line Core Ultra 9 is using PL1 of 30W and PL2 as well as the Core Ultra 7 268 17W. All the PL2 is on 30W, but PL1 is on 17 watts, and the 9 is only supporting 32GB 2R. In Core Ultra 9 it's 4867 respectively XMS, and 4866, 4866. Then the last Core Ultra 7 258 is supporting 47 and 64 XMX.